Kristin. Tell us a little bit about what was going on in your life just right up to about a year ago.
Well, before I welcomed Jesus Christ back into my life, it was just a complete mess. I was so far off the beaten path. I was in the brambles. I was full of cockleburrs and in the thorns. I really needed help. I've battled with addiction since I was about 15 years old. Eventually, as a result of that, I lost everything a person could lose. I lost my family, my friends, my jobs, my home, and eventually I lost myself. I felt my soul dying, and it was an agony crying out every day. Many prayers were said for me over those years, the biggest part being from my father, Bernie. And I'm just amazed to be where I am right now.
Yeah, and so you spent 4 years homeless here in the Rochester area.
I did.
And how could you see God working in your life in that time?
I didn't really realize it until later, but God had helped me every step of the way. I didn't notice that he worked with through people a lot, and sometimes it was the act of a complete stranger giving me a pair of warm socks to wear, or a ride somewhere, or showing me where to find shelter. Throughout that whole 4 years, I only spent 2 nights out in the elements. Otherwise, I always had a place to stay. God was always with me, taking care of me and loving me, even if I couldn't find the strength to love myself. I was alive, but I wasn't living.
And so you had a few nights in a nice, warm, comfortable place. Tell us about that.
I did. God blessed me with a warm place to stay for 3 months in a row. I was given food every day, clean clothes every day, a shower, a television. It was amazing.
Yeah, what's the name of that fancy place?
Mower County Jail.
Yeah. So the jail was actually a huge blessing to you. Tell us about that.
It was a blessing. It was a very big blessing. It was while I was there that I was told I was able to go to the Gables Recovery Home for Women. And since I was there, that's how we met. And the lovely Desiree.
Lovely Desiree.
Yes, lovely Desiree, wonderful woman. And I was able to start going to Bible study, and I was baptized in the Autumn Ridge Lake baptism, and I was reunited with my sister for the first time in 4 years, Julie, and eventually I was able to gain employment, and I have an apartment, and I have a job now. And
things are really turning around.
Yes.
So I know we heard some of this already, but what are you really thankful for?
The most thing I'm thankful for is I have God in my life and my relationships that mean so much to me. I've never felt as close to people as I do now. I've been reunited with my sister and her children that are here tonight, my niece and nephew, my father, my mother, my best friend. I have true relationships now, and that's all because of God. I didn't do it on my own. I couldn't have.
Praise the Lord.
Praise Him.
We are so thankful for Kristin to share some of her story and to see what God is doing here in our community. So maybe we can give Kristin some encouragement.